Hey guys, welcome to Shay's Tube and thank you so much for tuning in. It is Monday, the 8th of July, 2024. And thanks again, guys, for checking me out. Welcome to everybody who watches this in a replay. Thanks to, and welcome to everybody who's in the bushes. Okay. All right. Well, happy and blessed new week. And I hope your week goes well for you guys. And again, thank you for tuning in tonight. Okay. Well, this morning. It's 12:25 out here on the West Coast. I just got home not too long ago, about an hour ago. But you guys know my routine. I had to straighten up and do some things before I got on this live. I wasn't going to do a live tonight, but um, I had saw this article earlier today, and I was like, I got to go on today. I got to, because this is a dead going tripped out situation right here. And it's a shame that this little boy had to take matters into his own to protect his mom. Okay, so we are going to talk about that in a minute. And then we're going to go over a little topic called Miserable People Loves Company, or either Misery Love Company. All right, we're going to talk about that briefly as well. Let's go and check out the chat, see who's over here. Okay, we got Carl is here and Tiara. Girl, you be up late. Thank you so much for tuning in, Tiara. And you too, Carl is here. Y'all, it's cold here. Man, this air conditioner's down pretty low. I got my blanket on me. Y'all all cozy sitting up here at my desk. Man, I love warmth. You know what I'm saying? I love to be warm. That's why every night I have my little heating pad on and I put it on, on my back until I fall asleep. Then it goes off, or either I'll turn it off automatically. Either it goes off on its own, or either I'll turn it off. And. But that's why I like that heat and stuff. Just like even when I take a shower in super hot water, and then I rinse off in cool water. But yeah, I love heat. So I'm sitting up here with my blanket, chilling, y'all. That's what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer because we're not going to be on here too long tonight. So the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. Like y'all know, the copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across the screen. Also, y'all, if y'all want to show support to this channel, you can show support by, first and foremost, you can show support by doing three things. Okay, and we know what those are. Thumbing up this video to show that you like the content, subscribing to the channel because you want to see more content, hitting that bell notification so you can be notified of when I put up content. All right. So again, like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and then you can leave a comment. You can also share this video, and there you go. Those are some ways you can show support. And if you would like to show additional support, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to all my new subbies. I gained about 100 more subbies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And thank you to everybody who's been supporting me for the longest. I appreciate you guys as well. All right. So let's go ahead and leave the subscribe. Actually, let's leave this up here. Okay. There we go. And let's go back over here. All right. So yeah. So this has been a whole damn day for me. The weekend, everything. I mean, I had a good weekend. Some surprising things happened this weekend that's, is a hot ass mess, dealing with YouTube. But in my real life, everything is going great. And that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I worked basically the entire weekend, took my kids to church. That's it. I went shopping a little bit, and that was basically it, and just work. And what else? Oh, I I think I was on DJ Q's live. I know today you didn't go live on Saturday, so on Sunday I was. And then I'm trying to think, what did I do on Saturday? I think I just watched a lot of people that I hadn't been able to watch their content. So I think I did that all day Saturday while I was working. So, hey, Bronze Flat Power God, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Bronze some love and support. But that's basically all I did, just worked and stuff, and went a little shopping, not too much. Put up my Dollar Tree / Hobby Lobby / at home store shopping haul. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And that was it, y'all. That was it. That was it. I think. I was telling my girls we need to go to the beach because we have not started doing anything fun yet for the summer. The summer real it goes by pretty quick, so you definitely have to go ahead and have some fun out here and stuff and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Versus just sitting up here tripping all damn day and worried about weird people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm thinking about going to the beach and just I got a bunch of things planned. The beach. I'm going to Venice Canal again this year. I wanted to go to the zoo, but we're probably gonna have to wait till it gets kind of cold in order to go back to the zoo again. And I wanted to go whale watching too, but I have a passport. But my daughters, they have to get a passport, and then I have to get one for my son because you have to have one. Because I think they do it in I forgot where they go to watch it, but you get on a boat out here in San Diego and stuff. But you definitely have to have a passport. And let's see. There's a couple things I want to do. I would like to drive up to San Francisco too. So I'm gonna see if I can do all that, you know, within this summer and stuff. Just doing something different and everything versus the same old same. And I want to go back out to that outlet mall that I like because I haven't been out there in like 2 years. You can ride the trolley. It takes you through the downtown area. It's really, really nice. A lot of people when they come visit here, they go there. They do all this stuff. So when we go different places here, we be acting like we're tourists. Okay, we sure do. And then they be like, "Where you from?" I'll be like, "Here," but in a city like. But like when I go to LA and I say, where I live at, they be like, "Okay, visiting," because we don't live in LA. You see what I'm saying? It's just a trip. It's still. I mean, I don't know why they say that because to me, it's still. You still live in like, technically live in Los Angeles, but you're still in Los Angeles. If you get what I'm trying to say, they act like you're from Texas or down where, or you come from Atlanta or somewhere like that, where you tell them that you're from a different part of Cali. That's not too far. I mean, it's far, but it's not like 5 or 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. You know, you did? Was it nice? Oh, I bet you that was fun. So they had the Essence Festival this weekend. Who all was there? I was Lucky Day there because I thought I heard that Lucky Day was at the Essence Festival. Y'all know I'm going to see him in about, let's see, about 5 weeks from now, and I get a chance to meet him in person and everything. And I'm thinking about going to see Usher in November. If I'm not incarcerated by November because I done did self defense, let me stop. But in November, I'm going to see Usher. You know what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to be here in November. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to go see him. But I'm definitely going to see Lucky Day. We already got the tickets and stuff. I can't wait. This is going to be a fascinating concert. I'm definitely going to be showing you guys. I'm probably going to do like I did last time. I filmed a little of it and then I put it on. This time I'll put it on YouTube. Maybe because I may get a copyright. I got to see. Because I got one before, but I didn't give a shit. I have to see. I can't forget about. I make it still do it though because all you got to do is match the music. But when they sing live, they change things up. But I'll see. I'll see how I can do it. I'm pretty sure I'll figure out something. But yeah, I can't wait to meet them in person. Let me tell y'all something funny happened today. So I went to Panda Express, right, to pick up a food order. So I'm walking in the door and everything. And I had on my little cute little pants and shirt, and that was looking cute. Except one thing, I should have did my actual hands today. I didn't have it on the hat, but I still looked cute. So I'm walking in the door. So this dude sitting down at the table, the owner of Panda Express, okay, Chinese. So all of a sudden I hear somebody saying hi because I saw him looking. So he said hi. So by the time I realized he was talking to me, I had basically passed him up, but I did say hi. And so I got my food, not my food, but I got my order. And then I was leaving and I was like, let me see if this freak is over looking at my ass. So I started looking in the glass. You know how you can see the glass and you can see the person in it? So I saw him looking. So I turned around and opened the door. See, when I go out the door, I don't ever push on the door with my hands. I always turn around backwards and push the door open. Isn't that weird? Because I don't want to touch the door. And so when I did that, he's staring right at me. I don't know what the hell he was saying, But I just said, "Hey," back to him and stuff, smiling, looking all crazy and shit. Yo, something is wrong with some of these men, man. And I'm like, and this is the damn owner of the damn store, you know what I'm saying, of the restaurant. That was funny as shit though, because if you guys would have seen it, y'all would have been laughing. You would have been laughing. His reaction, because I had turned around when I was turning around to out the door. I guess he was shocked that I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I turned around, looked right at his ass, looking right at me. I'm gonna tell you something. You never know who may be watching you. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That's why you have to be watching people. Damn, people be watching you and you just don't know it and stuff. But he tripped me out tonight. And that was the first time well, I have had, maybe one or two other Chinese people, Japanese people trying to talk to me, but this was the first time in a long time. Like when I used to live in ATL, it was this Japanese dude who tried to talk to me. He was nice looking though. He was really nice looking. But I told him, I'm like, I asked him, was his parents racist? He claimed they weren't, but I was like, nah, no, 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 no. But I know one damn thing. He had all this shit together, like, and that's on everything. He really did. You know, I was like saying to myself the other day, maybe some of the people that I said no to, I probably should have talked to. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the people I was choosing to talk to, man, oh man, oh man, it was a whole damn different type of story. It's crazy as hell. Let's see. Yep, the free events was nice, and Usher and Janet tore down before Usher was there. Oh, so was you doing like security or what? And where was this at? The Essence Festival. Damn. You know what? One thing that I missed about living in ATL is that, like I was telling you guys last time, they used to have a lot of different um, art festivals, music festivals every year in Piedmont Park. They would have different singers and different type of festivals in that park. I wonder do they still do that because back in the 90s in 2000s, like the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, they used to do all that type of stuff. I used to love going to Peanut Park, like I told you guys before, and going to all the festivals and stuff, and art things, and even just like on the street, they would have festivals like Black Arts Festival or just different things. The white people had one too, and I used to go to that one too. And just it just had a lot of different stuff, and I don't really find that now, like I did back then. Because like out here, they do have them, but like I said, I went to that Taste of Soul, and since that little stuff popped off there, I have not been to a festival since. Now, I have been to like little small stuff they have out here where I'm at. It's like a little festival, but they be selling stuff there. Most they don't like have music. I guess some of them do have music, but it's still not the same as the ones in ATL. ATL used to go all out for their festivals and little shows. Wait a minute, I did go to one like that here a couple years ago. I actually recorded it. I think I put it online on my page. I'm gonna have to look at it and see because I haven't watched that video in a long time. I may redo it again and see if I can put it back up. I think I went to the, I went. It's not. I think I did go to a festival here, and it was like maybe right before CB19. I need to check to see if they're gonna do that again because it was really we had a good time there. And that's what I bought this little ceramic candle type thing there. This dude was making those. So that had to be like right in 2018 when I went, or right in 2019, right before CV19. You know what? I'm gonna have to check it out and see if they're doing it again. Because if they are doing it again, this time I'm gonna do another video, and that way I can put it up so you guys can see it. It was really, really, truly nice. I mean, nice little scenery. I can't even remember what the area is called, but I'm pretty sure my daughters them know and stuff. But yeah, we had a good time there. But in ATL though, it used to be so much fun back in the day. Going to these different festivals and especially going to Piedmont Park and to this museum I used to go to because I like going to like art museums and stuff and galleries, you know, and I used to do that there a lot. Go to the galleries and things like that. I did that in Texas too. When I lived in Texas, I used to because I went to school, college when I was to a university when I was in Texas, and so for some assignments we had to go watch a couple of plays. So I went, to the plays obviously, and then I went to the art museum there. Now here I have never been to the art museum yet, but I'm gonna try to do at least one art museum this summer and try to incorporate that in there. Because what I'm trying to do is get back to the old Sharon. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I used to do before I got married, certainly before 2 years ago. My God, it seemed like I have wasted 2 years. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It really does. It's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? And so I need to recuperate that back. You know what I'm saying? And do some things that I didn't get a chance to do within those 2 years, wasting time and shit. And then with me penning this divorce and stuff, once this stuff is finalized and stuff, it's really gonna be like a new beginning for me. It really is already, but especially moving into this house and everything is in my name, basically. So this is definitely like a new beginning right here. But this week, I'm going to make a lot more changes because I need to definitely eliminate some people from my life for real, and that's with everything. Now, the second part of my life, I'm going to talk about misery loves company. All right, and I think that's a very important topic to discuss. Okay, because it's a true topic. I mean, it's true. Miserable people love to bring other people into their foolishness. Okay? So we're gonna talk about that after we get done talking about Little Durk'S 10-year-old son who had to basically shoot his mom's boyfriend, husband, whatever he is, because of a domestic situation. So we're gonna get into that first. All right. So this is breaking news and topic time, y'all. And then did y'all see my community board where I put up Pop Smoke's alleged Iller was like he did not regret doing what he did and some other stuff he had said. He actually said it in a different way, but I still thought it was disrespectful. So tomorrow afternoon, when I come and do my other live, we're gonna talk about that. All right? All right. So let's make sure I fall asleep tonight or start messing up or anything else like I normally do some nights. Not every night, but some nights I do. I'm not sleepy, so that's a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's go ahead and do this breaking news and topic time. And y'all know what? Okay, I was also looking at the counts on my videos. Now the beefing videos, they just like 50, they like 100 views, something like that. That shit, please. But my video on let's see. Let's look at it real quick. I'm so happy about this because this lets you know that you don't have to beef and do foolish stuff to get views, okay, on YouTube. Just do some good content. So let's see here. Let's go to my channel. Let me see. So let me go to my lives first. So I was glad to see this that I have let's see. So on that another lawsuit for Diddy video. That has 559 views. Can y'all believe that? Let me get Shades to a great big hand, y'all. Yay! Okay. And then that was the one I just did 3 days ago. And then, so the 51 plus, oh, no, 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 that's a beefing one right there. Okay. Then I got the white man with history of violence adopting a child, 195 views. That's pretty good for me. You know what I'm saying? That's good, man. That really is. Then Pop Smoke was 289 views. Okay. So I was happy to see that. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to see that. When I had the sniper over here, it was 78 views. That's more views than I normally get on videos. That's still good. I mean, and then these little beefing videos, it was basic, 95, 99, 111, um, stuff like that, 128, and, things like that. But I was happy to see that 500 and something, um, and the 280 something views and the other one. I think that's really good, 'cause a lot of times people have to do foolishness on YouTube in order to get, some decent views, you know. So it just shows, just try to put in out some content that people want to hear, and I guess YouTube will show it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Okay, let's see what I'm doing on my shorts. Now shorts, it just depends because like I got 422 on that one, and then randomly I'll get 1,100 views, 1,000 or something like that. The shorts are a little bit different. I'm trying to put a video up that can get because the last time I had a let's see, the last video I had that had a lot of views was 3,700, and that was me dancing. Can y'all believe that? 3,700 views. All right. And the all-time views that I have, a lot of them have 13, 23, 1,100. The all-time one that I have that's technically it's not me, but I did put it up. It was this dude video that I put up on my timeline. He was dancing. And that damn video, I'm gonna tell you how many views. It got 168,000 views. Okay. So that's pretty good, but I'm proud of myself because I got 2,900 views. I got so many thousands. This little girl right here got 36,000, 1,400 for me. My other video where I was lip singing Fantasia song got 5,000 views, if it's not more now, 'cause it's all the way down. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I just want to get another one that has a lot of views like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. That's what I'm striving for. But so far, the highest one lately has been probably 400 and some views. But at least I don't have to be naked and shit and doing the most. You know what I'm saying? To get these little views and shit like some people do. Or talking about people beefing and shit and showing other people content. Nothing wrong with showing other people content. I just don't want to do it all the time. It's a better feeling when it's your own content and you get a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? It's just an overall better feeling. You know, man, I wish I could have seen Usher perform and Janet Jackson. Yeah, that would have been nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this little topic real quick. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We're going to go to it. So let me go to this one right here. So it says here, um, Little Durk's 10-year-old son allegedly shoots stepfather during heated domestic dispute. Now I do have the video of some of it, but I probably will show it from TikTok because one thing that I do know when you show videos from TikTok, YouTube does not do a copyright claim. Okay, that's the trick. I don't know why they don't, but whenever you show videos from TikTok, YouTube does not do a copyright claim. Okay, so remember that when you want to show them. At least I haven't had one yet, so had to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so anyway, in a shocking event that has set social media abuzz, rapper Lil Durk's 10-year-old son is accused of shooting his stepfather during a domestic dispute involving his mom. Now, this incident reportedly captured on security footage and shared by the stepfather, why I don't know, Joshua Pippins, has ignited widespread discussions about the circumstances surrounding the shooting and the child's access to firearms. All right. Now, the altercation, y'all, happened you know, in front of other people. Okay. Now, hey, Young Riz, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Young Riz some love and support. Good morning to you, and how are you doing today? Happy and blessed new week. Okay, now, during the heated argument between the boy's mom and the stepfather, the young boy allegedly took his stepfather's gun and fired a shot, hitting the stepfather in the stomach. So, again, while the mom and the stepfather were arguing, they had a heated argument. The little boy allegedly took his stepfather's GUN and fired a shot, hitting the stepfather in the stomach. Now, in the aftermath, the stepfather took to Instagram to post the footage, aiming to clear his name and to assert that he was not the aggressor in the situation. So the stepfather said he's not the one that started the whole entire thing. Now he said, as y'all can see, I was not the aggressor. And y'all also can see how I still had my GUN on my hip. He grabbed my GUN off my hip, following his mom's lead, and tried to shoot me and then actually shot me. I advise y'all see it before they take it down. And then he got hashtag build awareness. Now, so they did not include it in this article, so I won't be showing it because I didn't know I forgot about, you can't show no stuff like that online. Anyway, they said despite the severity of the incident, the stepfather has made the surprising decision not to press charges against the child. He expressed his love for the boy and emphasized the importance of protecting his rights over his children, a motivation he cited related to his actions following the incident. The stepfather has also pointed out that the situation could have been far more tragic had the shot been directed at someone else present during the altercation, including the child's mother. Now, various reports circulating online suggest that the 10-year-old boy may have been attempting to defend his mother during the dispute, though this remains unconfirmed. Now, Little Dirk has not yet made a statement regarding the unsettling incident. The stepfather, meanwhile, continues to voice his perspective through his Instagram account. He said, "Whatever makes y'all feel better," and that's what he wrote on his Instagram story. And then he said, "That's why I got custody of my kids, and she don't. It's still my daughter's mom, but she knows like I know." And then he did a prayer emoji. And then he said, "God has always been good to me, survivor." Okay. So that's what the stepdad said. And then he did another one. Okay. He said, "Listen, nobody's going to jail or they would already be there. I'm doing this for rights over my kids. Call me what y'all want. And on top of that, this happened at my mama's, in front of my mama, granny, and more kids. I pray y'all make it through y'all situation that God gonna put y'all through for playing with me." Okay. Now, okay, so that's what he said, the stepdad. Okay. Anyway, the incident, y'all, has raised significant questions about child safety and the accessibility of firearms in the home. All right. Now, the fact that a 10-year-old could gain access to a GUN and use it during a domestic dispute points to broader issues surrounding GUN safety and storage, especially in environments where tensions may run high. Now, let me stop right there real quick. See, this is why it may not be a good idea. It really isn't a good idea to, have arguments in front of your children that gets really explosive. All right. Um, in those type of situations, I think the mom and the dad or whatever need to basically go in the bedroom or send the kids in the bedroom or something, you know, because hey, Tony Vance, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony some love and support because we don't know for sure what was really going on. He claimed he was not the aggressor. Okay, but we don't know exactly what went on there. Why did Little Dirk's son, 10-year-old son, feel like he needed to get that GUN and use it? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know because I don't, I don't know them or anything, but I just don't see this little 10-year-old boy just grabbing the GUN just because of an argument. That argument, that argument must have really got gotten heated because I just don't see why he would have, went and grabbed the GUN and started shooting. It seemed like it's something else missing from this. Well, it is something else that's missing from the story. I mean, because they didn't really go into strict details. Let me let y'all hear him real quick. Let's see. Oh no, is he playing music? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, let's see what he said. Hold on. Let me see that pussy, man. Let me see that pussy. He disrespectful. That's the first thing. Okay, they said when the nerves keep asking, "Is there anything else I can do for you?" And he said, "Let me see that P." Who is he talking to when he said, "Let me see your," you know what? That's weird. He just got shot. He got shot 6 times. Let this little boy shoot him. Let's see here. How many times? I thought he said he just got shot once. Let me look and see how many times I said that. I think the little boy did it just one time. I don't know what they're talking about on here. Did he get shot before 6 times? Let's see. Let's go back. Yeah, he just fired one shot. So maybe he got shot before, I guess. Who knows? But I still say something else had to happen besides them just get into a heated argument. It just does not sound right. You know what I'm saying? Something else had to. He got shot 6 times. That little boy shot him 6 times. Is that what you telling me? Because I thought I read that before. They keep on saying he was trying to protect the mom, though. I'm thinking, what was this dude? Did he hit the mom, or did he act like he was get ready to hit the mom, or was he talking, saying, threatening? I know this little boy didn't just go get a 10-year-old just go get the GUN and just start shooting. Something more. You know what I'm saying? Wow. This is the actual video, but I'm not gonna show it. Yeah, I just saw let me stop it right now. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This is a hot ass triple mess. Let me look at this and turn the sound off. Hold on. So he did this outside. That's right. Outside. Let me see. Now let me see this argument. Let me look at this. So we see that there. Okay, who is this? That's the little boy right there, I guess. Look, they was fighting and everything. I don't know, y'all. This is very strange. Let me read some of these comments, see what these people are saying in this comment section. See if I can understand more what was well, actually let me go to TikTok. Let me see if I can understand this a little bit more because the thing is that I just know something more was happening. Let's see. Because I just don't see him going to grab a weapon if something more just for them just having that little, heated argument. It seems like to me, I'm just guessing because I wasn't there. Something else was transpiring. Maybe he thought that the stepdad was going to hit his mom. Hmm. So let me type this in here. Little Durk's son. Yeah, I like the way little he raps too. Let's see, Little Durk's son saving his mom. Let me see what they saying here. Okay, hold on. Let's see what they're saying here. Let me see if they got music going on right here. Hold on, let's see. This damn air is cold.
Stepdaddy. So allegedly, Lil Durk's son's stepdaddy was beating up his mom. I'm talking about doing her
See,
real
hold on, let me
bad.
see. Hold on. I knew that man was probably doing something a little bit more. In this news article, they didn't go into strict details to say that. That's why I always go to TikTok to get that real truth because there's no way that little boy would have grabbed that GUN and started shooting that many times if this dude was just having a heated argument. And then when I looked at the video, it looked like somebody in here tussling as well. Let's listen to this again.
Obviously, she's a woman, so there's no
Hold
way
on,
she
let's
can
rewind.
defend herself. News just broke that Lil Durk's son had to protect his mama, but the way he protected his mama, he had to pick up the thuka, the banger, the steel, you know what I'm talking about, and use it on who? none other than his stepdaddy. So allegedly, Lil Durk's son's stepdaddy was beating up his mom. I'm talking about doing her real
Hmm.
bad. And obviously, she's a woman, so there's no way she can defend herself. And he's just right there watching him beat up his mama. And there's nothing that he could do because he's smaller than the stepdaddy, obviously, right?
Hmm.
So the one thing that he knows that he could do is use a weapon. So he
Hmm.
picked up a gun. You know what I'm talking about? Cocked the gun back
Hmm.
and shot his stepdaddy 6 times. He
Hmm.
tried to send Buddy down there, up there with the most high now. You know what I'm talking about? Now, with that being said, when cops were actually called, do we think that the cops are going to try to, send little Buddy to jail and do anything like that negatively to Buddy? Seeing the fact that he's a youth and he was protecting his mama,
Let's stop this right here
I
for a
think
minute.
he should.
And see, the thing about it is too, that's why the damn stepdad was like, he's not gonna file no charges because he knew it was something more involved in that. And this dude right here just said he was beating the shit out of the mom, allegedly. Okay. So um I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to say that because I don't know for sure. But I kept on saying something else had to happen because I just could not believe for the life of me that this little boy, if you see his picture, that this little boy just went in there, and I'm not going to show his picture because they have his black blank, they have his face covered. Um, on my thumbnail picture and stuff. But on this TikTok thing, you can see his picture perfectly good, okay? But I'm not gonna show it. So I just looking at him, I don't see him just doing this. You see what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't picture this little 10-year-old boy just going to get a GUN just shooting like that. And then he shot 6 times. So just say if it was just a argument and that was it, and no threats or anything else, I think he just would have did it once versus six. Let's finish listening to this.
Have some level of protection. And of course, his daddy's Dirk, so Dirk gonna obviously get him the best lawyers that you could ever. When it becomes your son that's in any type of trouble or potential trouble, you're gonna spend that bag in order to make
That's
sure that your
true.
son is good. So I don't think that he's going to end up being in any type of real trouble. And like I said, especially in the fact that it was just for protection. Now,
Mhm.
whether the stepdad dies or not, that's going to determine the level of protection that he's going to need. When I say protection, I mean like lawyer and stuff like that.
Well,
Because
he's
we
okay,
don't
so we
know,
know that.
if he has actually, if the dad will survive or not. I mean, 6 shots. We don't even know where Buddy was shot, and I would imagine maybe like the back, the leg, and the arm. But we don't know how critical it actually is yet. But we'll just have to see. But this is the news, and this is the report that's actually going on right now. Lil Durk's son had to put 6 of them
And
inside of his
and
stepdad.
that's another thing too. We need to confirm if it was actually 6 bullets because the dad just said something totally different. He only said he shot him. He didn't say how many times or whatever the case is. And then also let's remember this. The stepdad also said he didn't mention nothing about he was physically fighting the mom. Okay, he just said they got into an argument. He said he was not the aggressor. But see, what men got to realize is this right here, though. Unless a woman is basically trying to end your life. Aggressor my ass. I mean, even if she was the aggressor, you don't need to be hitting her back. If she's the aggressor, then you have her ass arrested. All right? That's what you do. You don't hit her back. The only time you need to defend yourself against a woman, especially one you're dating or you're married to, is if they're trying to unalive you or the children. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, if they're just hitting and shit, acting crazy, you call and get their ass arrested, and maybe the next time they'll think about their actions. Because I'm gonna say this again, if you hit her back, the police is going to be called. So what's the difference? Y'all trips me out when y'all say y'all don't want to call no police on nobody, but yet the police still be coming because you're acting dumb and then you hit her back. That's silly. It don't even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Why wait until you react in a negative manner? You should be like, okay, let me just go and let me just you don't even have to say it. Just call the police. You know? Shit. So let's see here. This cornbread commenter said these men gonna learn to stop putting their hands on another young man's mother. Good job, young king. Protect your mama at all times. They sure are gonna learn point blank. You know what I'm saying? I got a grown ass son, and I know good and damn well he would beat somebody's ass, if I told him anybody was messing with me, any dude, you know what I'm saying? I know that. Hell, my daughters would be trying to do it, you know what I'm saying? Yet alone my son. So I know, again, for me, I knew it had to be something other than just a heated argument. There's no way this little boy would have shot 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Maybe once, but not 6. He was mad. He was trying to take him out. Maybe, okay? And updated news. His dad did say, the stepdad did say he was shot 1 time. Okay, so somebody in this comment section said it was 1 shot, not 6. I know that's what I just read myself. That's why I said that the stepdad said 1. He didn't mention nothing about any other shots, and plus he's okay now. I know that's right. That's why I don't really call up my son or anything, my oldest son or anything when even though I don't really get into those situations, I only got into this one that y'all know of. And I refuse to tell him because my son don't be playing around, he's a detective too, and he just don't be playing around, y'all, he just really don't. I can imagine, and then he he wouldn't even want to my son is still young, he don't wanna be effing up some old ass guy, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real, and then he's a police officer too, please, no. That's why I don't be telling him like I didn't tell him about this situation and stuff, 'cause, a lot of boys, dudes, whatever, don't play about their mom just like you just said, Tony Bands. Hell, my daughters don't play that, especially my other daughter. Please. Anyway, let's see what they're saying to this. They said the video showed 1 shot. The news got told by the hospital he got shot 6 times after the video ended. The other 5 could have happened. Somebody else said, "I don't think it was 6 'cause in the video, the stepdad was down already, like, if he couldn't get up." Well, I know what I just read that the stepdad did on Instagram, he only said 1 shot. He didn't say 6 shots, okay? Okay, so a lot of people was, like, agreeing with that, so yeah, let's see. Another person I heard 1 shot, but maybe the video was cut off. Okay. So anyway, it's basically saying the same thing. Okay. They're just basically saying the same thing. He was protecting his mom, which is priceless. Let's see. They was basically defending him the whole entire thing. No, we're not gonna play this right because it's scream. Let me just see it right here. So this is a better video. Let me look at this video. I'm not gonna show it on my channel though. Let me turn this down so I can hear this. Let's turn the sound on. Look at this right here. Yeah, he was fighting the mom. He sure was. And this is what his little boy star shoe right there. It's just like, yeah, if this is her right here, it looks like he was in a physical altercation with the mom. Yeah, this is again, this is why I tell women, you got to choose carefully when you choosing these men that are violent, that likes to put their hands on you. I mean, it's for me, it's unexcusable. Any man that hits a woman is a coward to me. You can, the woman can't beat your ass. Some women can, but for the most part, they just really can't. That is crazy. At where? Hmm. That is crazy, man. Hmm. Let's see what else they said in these other videos real quick, y'all. Yeah, everybody said it was a dispute. Yeah. Let's see what he said real quick. Let me see what this dude's saying right here, y'all. Let's see. Let me turn this up. What? This dude got on a mask. Baby mama, Travana. So the stepdad uploaded the video, and in the video, there appears to be a dispute, and you can see what appears to be Lil Durk's son get the strap and used it on his own stepdad. Under the video, the stepdad captioned, "As y'all can see, I was not the aggressor, and y'all also can see how I still had my strap on my hip. He grabbed my strap off my hip, following his mom lead, and tried to pop me, and then actually pop
Me, I advise y'all see it before they take it down. Hashtag build awareness and explain in the comments. Listen, nobody is going to jail or they would already be there. I'm doing this for my rights over my kids. Call me what y'all want. And on top of that, this was at my mama's in front of my mama granny and more kids. I pray y'all make it through y'all situation that God gonna put y'all through for playing with me. And up here, she spoke on Lil Durk saying, same ninja, y'all keep commenting his name like he did something. I got that boy paperwork. Y'all want me to upload that too?
He immature. I'm sorry. This reminds me. Listen, his ass remind me of somebody else. It's plainly ridiculous. Okay. Um. So this is him right here, the stepdad. Huh? I got a close up picture of his ass. But yeah, it seems like he's a little bit immature himself. Why is he going back and forth like this on social media? Just plainly ridiculous. Okay. This should be a private matter. You know, it should even be broadcasted no further on no social media. It's plainly fucking ridiculous. Okay. Goodness. He doing a lot of talking. Somebody said, never put your hands on mama no matter what. Um, and like I said, y'all, again, for me, it's simple. It looks like to me, just like they said, that he was defending his mom, point blank. And I know he probably was doing some type of physical type thing as well, or threatening, or whatever the case is. Because again, I don't see this little 10-year-old boy shooting this dude 10 times. I just don't see it. You know, if it would have been one, then yeah, maybe. But 10, come on now, if that's true. Because again, the dad on IG only said one. Okay, one pop. All right. I kind of listened to the video a little bit. I heard one, but I'm not sure. Okay, but some people say six. I don't know for sure which one it is. But if he did do it six times, you know, good and damn well, this man must have been physically fighting the mom, or threatening, or just made Little Durk's son think that his mom was getting ready to get hit. Because remember, he's only 10 years old. And again, when these parents get into these heated arguments and things like that, take that shit somewhere away from your children. For real, for real. Now, if he was physically fighting her, it may be a good thing that they did do it outside, because he was the only one who had enough spunk, or brave. He was brave enough to defend his mom. If other people were outside and this stepdad was fighting the mom and they just stood around, come on now. They should have been breaking it up. They should have been breaking it up before it even got to that point. If this lady was the aggressor, you know, the mom, all the people that was outside should have been intervening then to stop her and calm her ass down. You see what I'm saying? This is why I say some people themselves make situations worse. Okay, they really do. If you see, if it's grown people outside, right, and you see your son and his wife or girlfriend getting into a heated argument, before it even get too heated, the mom can come over there and say, "Y'all, come on now. Come on, let's not argue like this. Let me separate y'all." You can do stuff like that, before it escalates. I'm trying to figure out why nobody outside didn't try to do that before it got to the point where it got. And if he was fighting his wife and they stood around until the little boy didn't know what else to do but go in there and get the gun and come back out and did what he did. Shh. And since this just happened, they're not going into strict details. They may not either, because the little boy is a minor. They might not even do it. But he definitely was protecting his mom, because in every article that I'm looking at, it says the same thing. It says the exact same thing. So let's read this other article I got right here real quick. I can see this damn internet going in and out. Let's see. My friend up there still this boy exercise more than anybody I know. I'm gonna have to look at this in a minute. I gotta see that in a minute, but let me see this. Let's see here. So let's see if they got anything else on here about this. Hold on, let me check this out and see real quick. Oh man, let's continue on Chrome. Let's see. I don't see too many comments on here. Let's see, y'all. We already know this. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to see. And a lot of okay, so somebody say he's a wife abuser. Okay. Okay, this dude right here that wrote a whole damn book. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people say he was hitting the mom, y'all. Okay. I'm reading a lot of comments that says this. Yeah, a lot of people are saying this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the fact that it could be possibly that he was hitting the mom. He was in physical with the mom. And the little boy didn't know what else to do. He ran and got that GUN and started shooting. For real. And they might have been arguing, getting into arguments a lot. So anyway, let's see here. Okay. See, somebody said the same thing I said. Somebody said not one man in that entire neighborhood did the right thing. And a 10-year-old stepped up to do man shit. That's the same thing I was saying. You got all these people outside because they was outside doing whatever they was doing. Cook, I don't know what they was doing. And when it was getting into the little argument, before it escalated, somebody should have broken it up. Okay? I mean, you could break up stuff in a cool collective way so that neither one of the people get mad. Certainly come and get the damn woman and move her ass out the way, you know? And then somebody else get the man and take him out the way to talk and keep them separated. Nobody else would do anything. That's why that little boy stepped up. Don't even make no sense. And if he was somebody else said that the man was trying to stop her from hitting him. Okay, now still, when two people get into an argument, they don't need to do it in front of kids, period. Because these kids do not know. Okay, even if she was hitting him first, the son might have thought that the husband was trying to hit his mom. That's why you got to think before you get into these situations. And that's why I said some people should have intervened. You know what I'm saying? You don't just let two people argue, your family members, because a fight can erupt, people can get hurt, or whatever the case is. The stepdad claimed that the wife was the aggressor in that Instagram message. I don't know for sure. Right, that's the same thing I said. I don't believe him. I believe that that dad was doing the most. The woman could have hit him first. I don't know. But I still believe he was doing the most. And that little 10-year-old boy felt like his mom needed defending. He knew he couldn't fight this man because he's small. He's only 10 years old. So he ran in there and got that GUN and started shooting until this dude was down and did not get back up. Point blank. Let's keep it real. And the thing about it is, like I just said, a lot of men on this damn app get up here talking that shit, saying that if a woman hit them, they're gonna hit her back. And that's why some of these stupid asses be right there in jail. That's dumb. Unless a woman is trying to unalive you, like in other words, she got a knife. If you can't get away from a knife, because sometimes you can't, then it is what it is. If she pick up a GUN though, it is what it is, period, okay? Because you don't have to be close to anybody to do that, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is there. But if you guys are just having a fight and she hits you, come on, man, be a man all the way. Walk away or grab her ass and restrain her ass and call the police. Because the thing about it, you guys always talk about you want to have the police come, but if you hit her or you beat her or whatever the case is, the police is going to be called then, and you're going to be going to jail. So I mean, it's just plainly stupid some of these things that people say, especially on this app. And again, I feel like the little boy felt that his mom was going to get hurt. He also felt threatened. So he was protecting his mom, just like they keep on saying. For me, it doesn't matter about this woman screaming at her husband, even if she popped him or whatever the case is. Still, if you feel like she shouldn't be hitting you, you should just be calling the police and have her ass arrested. And then maybe the next time she will think about her actions before she does it. Because just like they do with men, if you call the police on a woman hitting you, they're going to do the same thing to that woman that they do to men. They're going to get charged. And sometimes that's all it takes for some women just spend a night or two in jail and then they never ever will put their hands on you ever again, point blank. Why risk the chance of you getting fed up and you end up hitting her back? You can knock her out, you can unalive her, you can do a lot of different things. Or maybe she start hitting you back and it'll be a you know, full blown fight. That's not gonna be good. And then the police get called and they see this woman all bloodied up and things like that. You going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think. You have to think. Point blank. And some of these people making jokes as it's not a joking matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people joke about the most sensitive things. It's so stupid. And these be grown, old ass people. You know what I'm saying? They be old as shit and be sitting up on these comment sections making inappropriate comments and shit and jokes. But if this shit happened to one of their family members, they want you to feel sorry for their asses. This is why sometimes, God allows things to happen to people because they be doing too much. You're right. Shit, what did he expect? It could be anybody's son, though, honestly. You know, a lot of kids, I have stories about a lot of kids who defend their mom. I thought I talked about one a couple months ago where that little boy shot that dude who was arguing with this, trying to hit his mom or something. I can't remember in a restaurant. That dude lit that guy up. I talked about it. I think it was last year, or the year before that, and stuff. But yeah, men, see, listen, men who like to hit women need to learn. If they have a son, even daughters, they better watch out because people are not going to stand for you to be beating the shit out of their parent. That's on everything. It's not going to be standing for that. I remember when I used to be younger, my stepdad, and my mom got into it one time, and me and my sister, at least I did, we probably both did. We intervened. Shit, we was trying to break them up. Can y'all believe that? We was trying to break them up. They listened. They really did. They sure did. They listened. We didn't grab no weapons or anything, but we just tried to break them up. They listened and stuff. And especially my stepdad, he definitely listened. My mom was like a trip. Yeah, that was that Maxwell, the singer. Or you talk about what had happened at what is Maxwell? And what city and state is that in? So now since that happened, they are talking about they are having a gun debate regarding that, talking about young kids should not be able to, you know, um, get GUNs that easily, especially not in their homes and stuff like that, which is true, but in this case, maybe it was a good thing that he was able to defend his mom. I'm not gonna say necessarily to be shooting the dude or anything like that, but you do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? And they got the whole videos up online and stuff. You guys can check that out on TikTok. They got them up. You know what I'm saying? So you can check that out yourself on TikTok. Because of course I'm not gonna show it here. Oh, it's in Chicago, the restaurant. Okay. 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 So you are in Chicago, Tony? He laying up in bed talking about he wants some PUS. That's why he lost me right there when he said that. Let me see that. What is he talking about? Let me see that PUSSY. Let me see that PUSSY. He should be thinking about all that shit. He just got shot. Listen, some brown men, y'all need to do better. You thinking about SCX when you just got shot? That's stupid. Damn, need to do better for real, for real. That's Lil Durk right there. That's his little son, and this is his stepdad. Okay. But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. And when I get updates on that story, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. Again, the stepdad is okay so far. That's a good thing. No charges on the little boy, which is a good thing as well. At least not as of now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he won't be. He was protecting his mom anyway. Clearly, the stepdad was hitting the mom, so it's self defense. I mean, every single damn time I look around, you have articles where this this husband or boyfriend and unalive this woman. Okay, so it's a good thing that he did intervene. Maybe not so much with the GUN, but at least he did intervene. But those grown ass people out there definitely should have been intervening. And that little boy would have never had to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see shit with y'all family members on everything, try to stop them from doing stuff like that, okay? Especially around kids, please. Just separate the two. You don't have to be Captain Save a hole, but basically separate them until they can calm down. Separating people, it works sometimes. It definitely does. It don't make no sense. All these grown ass people standing around looking, and then once the little boy go get the GUN and start shooting, then they want to, be doing the most. Do this shit before. I'm telling you, people got to do better of all race. You got to do better. Can't be sitting around letting people fight. Whether it doesn't matter who hit who first, to stop the whole situation before it escalates. Just stop it. And certainly, if you guys know that they have a history of fighting, you definitely need to stop that. Right. Say something. Shit. And his family members was outside, so they should have separated both of them. You know what I'm saying? Until they can calm down. You know how many little fights I done had to intervene in like that, and I had to separate the two, and they be screaming to the top of their damn lungs and shit. I'm trying to talk to both of them. I'm telling them, listen, either you can be quiet and listen, or I'm just done with the whole situation. Fighting and shit and all this other stuff. And then if you can't get along, why be together? Why would you want to be in a relationship where you two are fighting all the damn time? That's not happiness. That's not happiness at all. You come home every day, you got to worry about getting into a physical altercation or a verbal altercation with someone. And then if they were outside, I thought maybe they were at like a cookout or having a little get together or something like that. How the hell did that turn into this type of situation in the first place? Like I said, you know, when parents have arguments, they need to go in a different room, all right? Because kids can misunderstand things. They don't need to be around certain things. You know what I'm saying? We show our kids too much in today's society. We really do. That's why they grow up so quickly. And this is why some of them do the same thing. Right. I hope it doesn't either because 10 years old is pretty young. 10, my grandson is around 10. They don't really know. That's young. And I know good and damn well he's not gonna press charges because he was in there maybe fighting the mom. Press charges. I'm glad he said he wasn't, but he's still doing that little bitch move on IG. You know what I'm saying? I hate dudes who do that. What happened to men being men? Okay? Men being a damn man. What happened to that? What the hell is wrong with this thing here? Goodness, you don't have to get up on social media and put everything out every time something happens. This shit should have been handled in the privacy of their own home. You don't have to explain shit. You could have just said a situation got out of hand today. We got everything under control and left it at that. Period. But he trying to defend himself, trying to let everybody know that he wasn't the aggressor. But the thing that some men don't understand, even if you're not the aggressor, you should not be hitting a woman back unless your life was put in jeopardy. Point blank. Aggressor, please. You know how many times I have walked away from people who are the aggressor? Shit. And not even got into altercation with them, you know? You got to learn to do that. And you got some of these same coward ass men who will walk away from another dude when the other dude is the aggressor. And they won't do shit. They walk away from them, but they don't hesitate to fight a woman who could be the aggressor. And this woman could be their wife or girlfriend. I cannot even stay married to a man who want to put his hands on me because the thing about it is I'm thinking that he could not love me because why? If you love somebody, why would you basically be trying to hurt them? Just like if you with a woman, if she's hitting you, why in the hell are you still with her? She don't love you. She can hit you and hurt you and stuff and grabbing weapons and shit. That's weird. That is straight up weird. That's why I could never be in a relationship like that. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't be. There's no happiness there. You may have some happy days, but it's gonna be overall, it's gonna be a hot ass mess, you know. And you're gonna be walking around on pins and cushions and whatever the shit they call that. You know what I'm saying? Pins and needles or whatever. You're gonna be walking around on that because you're gonna always be like, damn, am I gonna make him want to hit me today? Are we gonna get in a physical altercation because he don't like what I said or whatever reason? You know what I'm saying? It's not a happy life. So I don't know why people, stay in these type of situations in the first place. Men or women, especially not a man staying in a situation like that. A lot of times women stay in it because they don't have the resources to leave and the kids, things like that. But for a man, I would be gone so quick if a woman was hitting on me, it wouldn't even be no hesitation for me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest shit. There's no way I'm gonna sit there and let nobody be touching me. And then you talking about you love somebody? Please. You don't know what love is. Just like cheating ass people. You don't love nobody if you're cheating. If you're sharing yourself with other people and you are married or in a relationship, you might as well be single because you're operating like a single person. You don't love no damn body. You barely love yourself. That's why you can screw everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing it raw without using prophylactic or anything like that. You don't love yourself because you're too stupid to realize you can catch all these different damn diseases, especially HIV and herpes, and those things be with you forever. Shit. So you're stupid any damn way. You don't value yourself. You value getting coochie more than anything from different people. And don't tell me if you do the other thing, you really damn don't value anything. You're nasty. That's why, that's why I can see right now when I do meet that special person, he's definitely gonna have to be special because I'm not gonna be putting up with all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? These freaky ass men, these freaky ass women doing all this weird shit, bragging about it online. Who the hell brags about sucking penis? If anything, you want to tell people you don't suck penis. The hell, because if I was a dude, first thing I'm gonna be wondering how many penises you done sucked. You know what I'm saying? Just like they be bragging about how many people they done had sex with on YouTube. First of all, half of these people they have an ex with, I would be embarrassed to even say something about them. Shit, look at them. Let's keep it real. And then secondly, I don't want if I'm a man, just like being a woman, I don't want a man, who sleeps around with 50,000 women. That's not cute. I mean, community DICK. Who wants community DICK? You got community DICK and you got community eating out somebody's ASS or the JJ. Okay? Who wants that? Please, it's nasty. And then y'all wonder why these actually transmitted diseases are so like they just really have high rates in the brown community. Y'all got to watch what who y'all put y'all into for real, for real. And women who y'all letting get inside of you, you have to watch that. That's on everything. Damn, don't even make no sense. And getting into my other topic, before I get into it though, let me just push out my prayers out to Little Durk'S family, okay, to the little son of his. to the stepdad, hopefully he makes a full recovery, to the mom, to the whole entire family, all right? Because in that case, nobody there is winning. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation. If these two cannot get along, maybe they need to go to counseling. If that doesn't work, then they need to be separated because you definitely don't need to put your child in a situation where your child feels like they need to defend you. All right? Remember, um, life we make our own life be what it is. And that comes from the choices that we make. We have to watch who we bring into our lives around our children, and if that person is not working out, sometimes we have to let these people go, point blank. That's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that entire situation could have been prevented. All right. First of all, you had grown ass people standing outside. They could have stopped it. Secondly, grown ups need to take their arguments somewhere where the kids are not, okay? It's not a good look. And I know we all are guilty of getting into little arguments in front of our kids. I mean, I have, everybody does it, but it's not something that we should basically be doing, point blank. It's not a good look. It is not a good look. And again, when I get updates regarding this, hopefully in the morning, I'll definitely let you guys know about that situations because I would like to know for real, did he put his hands on this woman? And I'm sure they already questioned the little boy, but, of course, he's a minor, so they probably will seal everything. I don't know for sure, just like they did the other case, but we will see, and I will keep you guys, on top of it. I will keep you guys, yeah, on top of the information once I get it. Okay? So now we're gonna go into our second half because we've been on here for an hour, 11 minutes. It is 1:36 a.m. Y'all know I go to bed at 3 a.m. You know that already. Get off the computer at 2 a.m., I can go take a shower and I can be in bed by 2:30, and then I can look at my phone for about 30 minutes and I go to sleep. That's the way I be trying to do it. Everything I do is on a schedule. So 2 a.m. will be it. Then I go take my little shower, and then I'll get out the shower, and then get in bed and look at my TikTok videos until I fall asleep. That's what I always do every single night. All right. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to our second topic. And it's about, again, misery love company, okay? And the reason why I want to talk about this is because some things that I been going through for these last 2 years, really, but basically, since March, it's been a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that some people, because they are basically unhappy within their lives, they like to bring that same type of um, they wanna bring that same type of shit to your life, okay, point blank, let's put it like that. You know, trying to talk about something, but not really talk about it. The thing is like this, if people in your life, or even if they're not in your life, if you're trying to resolve an issue, all right, and then the other person, all of you people, all of you guys said, "Yeah, we're gonna resolve this issue." You don't go back around and open the issue back up. That's stupid as shit. It's very dumb because when you do this, it seems to me that you're not really trying to solve any damn thing. You're trying to keep stuff going and going and going. You're not trying to do anything but keep it going. And then why would you try to keep something going? Because let me tell you something. If you have an issue with anyone, right, especially anything legal wise, getting your ass up on social media, talking to complete strangers that don't really know you, okay, let's keep it real. That can only do certain things. But the real help comes from when you take real steps to stop something from happening. If somebody is doing anything to you anywhere on social media, off of social media, whatever the case is, you have to take actions to make them stop. Not get up on damn social media talking about it because that's not really going to do anything. What the hell? What do you think the audience is going to do? It's just like me. If somebody outside is harassing me, right? I can talk about it on here, you know, but I mean, in reality, what is it going to do? I mean, people can give me pointers, but if I don't take real actions, it's not going to do anything. Point blank. You have to take what I'm trying to say is you have to take real actions. Just getting up here talking about the same crap over and over every single day, doxing people, putting people's shit up on online and things like that. That's totally ridiculous. All right? It really is. It does not really accomplish anything. What it really does is start more foolishness or make you look stupid or give what is the word I'm looking for? Or it makes the case for the other person on you. We have to watch what we do and what we say on social media, point blank. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say anything that I say up here, I mean to say it. All right? I mean to say it. That's why I say it. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to ever say anything that will incriminate myself. One thing I do know is people cannot tell you what you mean based on what they think. In a court of law, you have to have evidence. Always remember that. Complete evidence. You can't go by hearsay or what you think and things like that because you don't know what a person is thinking of. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. It's just like in Lil Durk's situation. That's why I said allegedly, and I don't know for sure because I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So I can't assume a damn thing. You can assume, but it doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's right. And for me, when people keep on um, starting up conflict, starting up bullcrap, starting up a lot of negativity, it's because their asses are not happy. They can't be because you listen. You cannot convince me that a person that is happy is constantly creating confusion, constantly creating mess, constantly doing stupid crap. Especially here on social media, there is no way in hell you are happy. You can't be. You can't be because you would not be up here doing so much negativity. And then don't say you doing stuff, right? Don't say you doing stuff because you're trying to seek justice. Because when you're trying to seek justice, you seek it by doing what you need to do to get it, doing real stuff, not no fake stuff. You seek it by taking the proper steps. Like for example, filing charges, things like that. You do things like that. Not sitting up on social media or sitting at home or sitting over your friend's house or sitting at your job or your school talking about the same shit over and over again, but you're not taking any actions to really solve the problem. It's like this. If your ass know you have some type of sickness going on, if all you do is sit up here and talk about it, but you don't do shit about it, you know what's going to happen? The sickness is going to get worse, and eventually you are going to succumb to it if it's something that's really, 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 you know, dangerous. This is why a lot of people pass on too, because it be a little small shit, right? They talk about it, they get up on YouTube, talk about it, they get on the phone and talk about it, they talk about it outside of at their job, at church, everywhere. But they don't take the real necessary steps to get that situation under control. And then you know what happens? It advances and it get worse and worse and worse until that person eventually gets really sick or that person be unalived. So that's what I'm talking about. When you have situations going on with people who are just plainly miserable, sometimes you have to pull away from these type of people. I mean, pull completely away from these type of people because they try to bring all that negativity to your house, to your life, and that's not good. Nobody wants to, just because this person is sad, it doesn't mean that I want to be sad. Just because this person over here life is fucked up, I'm not trying to make my life effed up. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I have to let go of people who are like this. That's why I said this week I'm going to be making a lot of changes because I'm not going to be living any years that I have left constantly um, bickering with people I know in people I don't know. It's not worth it. You see what I'm saying? If you're making someone that damn mad and they are not really doing real shit to change things around or whatever the case is, you don't need to stand around and keep on dealing with this person in the first place. Because the thing about it, look, because I know I'm probably trying to almost confuse you guys the way I said that. If somebody, okay, for example, if you have friends, right, and this friend is mad at you, right, and this friend keeps on bringing up shit, keep on bringing up shit, doing the most, doing videos, doing the most, just doing the most. You don't need to keep on going back and forth with this friend. You don't need to even keep on defending yourself. If you already apologize or if you already said it's over, then just let it be over. You just remove yourself from the whole entire thing. And then if the person still keeps on doing shit to you, like where it starts to become like criminal, friend or no fucking friend, take care of it legally. Because let me tell you something about stuff like that. In situations like that, sometimes things escalates, all right? And eventually somebody get hurt. And these are the things you are trying to avoid. So for me, I think it's just best to separate yourself from these type of damn people. They again, I believe a lot of these people are miserable on the inside. They don't have shit. They don't have Oh man, they just don't have anything to look forward to, really. I don't give a damn if they're rich. Just because you got money, it doesn't mean you are happy within. All right? It doesn't mean that you got the things that you need to be fulfilled. Just because you got money, money does not fulfill you all the way if everything else does not connect in your life. That's why you got a lot of unhappy ass people who are rich. You know what I'm saying? So the thing for me is that since I know that people who are always into arguments, always belittling other people, talking about other people negatively, um, into disagreements with everybody or arguments with everybody, can't get along with anybody. Something is wrong with these people. They cannot be happy. They are miserable because there's no way you could be a happy person and have all of this type of confusion. You know what I'm saying? There's no way a happy person is online every damn day beefing with people, especially if you're not getting paid for it. You got some people who have jobs that they do things like this, right? But that's a damn job. They're not bringing this home. It's not invading their lives. But you got people who are not doing this for a job, okay? And they just do this. And then they're not getting paid. It's just something is wrong with their damn asses in their mind. Like Sierra said, something going on up there in that brain because you cannot convince me that you are sane if every day you're beefing, whether it's online or offline, you're talking about everybody. Everybody is a bitch or whore. Everybody is this and that, but there's nothing wrong with you. You don't see shit wrong with yourself. So good and damn well something ain't right upstairs, and you couldn't be happy. You just can't be because let me tell y'all something. I be happy, and you can see it in many things that I do. I can't. There's no way I would be able to sit here all damn day and get into arguments with everybody on YouTube every day. Every day somebody's doing something to me. Every single damn day. It don't be a day that nobody does something to me. Every friend I get, the relationship dissolves, but it's always my friend's fault. The friend's fault. Why the relationship dissolved. Can't get along with no damn body. Talk about everybody. Everybody's a bitch, a whore, a bum, a loser, all this other bull crap. You got people out here that do all of this type of stuff. And these type of people, either something is wrong with them mentally or some other things are going on. And they just cannot be happy. Just can't be because happy people do not operate like that. They bring out positive energy majority of the time and not positive energy all the damn time. I did this little video in the car. Imma let y'all hear it real quick, okay? Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit, and I can feel let's see, hold on. Turn this down a little bit. Let me let y'all hear this. And I was talking about this in the car, right? And I just decided to do this little audio so I won't forget. Hold on. Sit around being mad all the daggone time. Just mad at the world. Everybody is harming you. Everybody is doing something to you. Everybody hates you. Everybody jealous of you. What the heck is wrong with you? Because I tell you what, you have to be one miserable person to be walking around here thinking the world is trying to get you, thinking that everybody trying to harm you, being mad at everybody over nothing. Time is too short. It is too short to be limited every single day, mad and beefing and tripping out every damn day. And the thing is that if you guys want to live like that, that's you. But Shay's too, aka Sharon, refuses to live her life like that. All right? Period. Okay, that's just on everything. So if I have to do certain things to make sure there's peace in my world, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And so I actually did this video, this audio when I was out today because I was thinking about this shit, and I'm like, um, honestly, that's what played a role of me stopping this beefing that I was into. Okay. Because y'all, I'm not an unhappy person. I'm gonna keep it real. Let's see what Tony said. Tony said, I have learned to stay away from people like that, family or not. And you know what? Me too, Tony. Some family members I'm gonna get ready to eliminate too. I hate to say it. I really am because they can be a hot ass mess. I told y'all the other day, certain family members I don't even deal with, but I'm finna get ready to eliminate some more because I don't got time to deal with weird ass people. You know what I'm saying? Just very weird. They're no benefit or anything else. It's just a waste of space for me. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real, family or not. Just like some non-family people are the same way. Just a waste of my damn time. Okay, I don't want to be around people who are always negative, who are always beefing. Every damn time you look around, they in arguments with everybody, including with me too. You know what I'm saying? And just everything negative come out of their mouth, calling other people bitches and whores all day, or bums, or gay or whatever the hell. It's just not a good look. You know what I'm saying? And then when you say these things to these type of people, they get mad. They play the victim all the damn time and act like they don't deserve you calling them names. If you let me tell y'all something, if you can call somebody a name, be looking at the fact that they may call you a name back. Okay, if you don't want people to call your name, then don't call people names. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. You know? Don't call people names if you don't want to be called something. If you don't want no one to talk about your ass, then don't talk about them. Because if you talk about me, I'm gonna come back at your ass the same way. I don't give a damn who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't think about who I am before you start messing with me, why in the hell do you think I'm gonna give you that much respect back? I don't understand what's wrong with people who think like this. But it's easy for me when I meet people like this, though. Just like I'm telling you guys, we just need to learn how to get away from their ass. Then we don't have to worry about everything else. Just get away from them. I mean, if you have to block their ass, if they're on YouTube, block their ass. If they're in your real life, just stop associating with their asses. Point blank, because these people drain your positive energy and bring negative shit into your life. And I'm not trying to be in those type of situations, especially when you start getting older, because this type of shit have you looking old, it'll have you feeling old, it'll have you sick, it'll have you with headaches, all types of shit. And plus, as you get closer to your unalive date, you want to make sure that you are enjoying yourself the time you have left on this earth. Because as you get older, let's keep it real. Your that date is coming up, quick. I mean, granted, some people pass on while they're young, but we're just talking about, you know, with the case that you're not going to pass on while you're younger. We're talking about if you live to be 70 or 80 or 75 or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. So when you start getting 40 and 50, and certainly when you start getting 60 and shit, you should be really just focusing on positive things and just living life, enjoying life, if you need to get some stuff together, so you can have a more productive life, you do all of these things too. You know what I'm saying? But you should not be spending your time, beefing with people, certainly not online and or in person, because it just takes too much energy. It consumes all your positive energy as well, especially if you're going back and forth with a person, you know what I'm saying? And then that's just not a good look either. Especially when you get a certain age. It's just not a good look when you see old ass people up online beefing, talking about people, calling people names and stuff. Then you wonder where these little kids get this shit from. Teenagers, young adults, why come they don't respect their parents? Why come they don't respect a boy or girl or a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever the case is? Because shit, they looking at these old ass people up online and in the real world disrespecting each other. How in the hell you gonna think that you are listen, how do you think if you have daughters, okay, how do you think that you're gonna get blessed to have daughters who don't experience certain things if you're walking around here calling other women bitches and whores and things like that? The same thing you are saying about somebody else's daughter is the same thing some people will be saying about your daughters. And that's on everything. And as a parent, you think you can protect them it 24, 7 days a week, 24 hours, but you can't. You never will be able to. One day your ass is gonna get old as shit and you're not gonna be able to do shit. All right? You're not gonna be able to do shit. One day you are going to pass on and you're not gonna be able to do shit. You're not gonna be the protector forever. And certainly when you start getting old, because you're gonna need protection. And that's on everything. You really are. So when you got men, especially men, who walk around here calling women whores and bitches and got daughters, you guys need your ass kicked. That's on everything. Because the same thing you're saying about somebody else's daughter is the same thing somebody gonna be saying about yours. Point blank. Go ask people with daughters and see. I'm not joking. Just like you women who like to sit around here and call men motherfuckers and all this other shit. Y'all got sons, right? Well, let me say the same thing to you guys too. The same thing you be doing could possibly happening to your sons. You cannot be sitting out here doing the most and think that this type of shit is not going to come back on you or your kids, because it is. Even on your siblings or whatever the case is, it will. We have to, again, we have to learn how to live a little bit more positive. All right. We have to surround ourselves with positive people, not miserable people. Okay, because they are just like a hot ass mess. They bring a lot of negativity to your life. They're weird acting. It's just ridiculous. Okay, they're just energy consuming. And again, days are too short. All right, our days are too short, too limited, to they're numbered. Everything to be wasting it on foolish ass people who are sad within, who are sad within. I sat right up here today and listened to some foolishness on YouTube, and I cannot believe how foolish this person sound. Okay, calling people bitches and things like that. Old as hell, but sitting up on YouTube calling people bitches, and then wonder why younger people do the same thing, because they learn it from old ass people doing it. See, even when I was in my little beef and argument and things, I realized 2 days ago that it was really totally unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really accomplishing anything, you know? And then when you go back and look at that bullshit on either side, it looks totally ridiculous, because you got old ass people sitting up on YouTube going back and forth over foolishness. If somebody did something to you and you feel like it's a criminal offense, fuck talking about it on YouTube. Be about it and take the necessary steps to satisfy you. Legal steps. Because talking about something online continuously is not going to do a damn thing but let people up into your personal life. And eventually, when you're dealing with smarter people, you know, intelligent people, they're going to realize something is wrong with you. Because why are you going back and forth talking about the same thing, beefing back and forth, the same thing over and over and over and over again? Shit is not being accomplished doing that. Nothing. The only thing that's been accomplished is letting people see you act like a fool and letting people know your business. That didn't make no sense. And the thing about it too, like I said, I realized this weekend too, that it was time to be done with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to be done with something and the other person is still trying to continue this on and on and on and on, we don't need to go back and forth. We don't need to go back again. We don't need to go back and forth. We need to just cease what we do and let them continue on doing what they do. And then if we need to take further measurements, that's what we need to do. And we don't have to broadcast it. We don't have to say anything about it. We just need to show with actions, point blank. And this is the only way you're going to stop people from doing certain things. People love to say, you have to go call the police. But yet, the police will still be there because they'll end up doing something they shouldn't do. And then they end up getting themselves in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So the police still be called either way it goes. So what is the point of sitting up online talking about something continuously, beefing about something all the damn time, and nothing is ever really accomplished? It's a waste of time. That makes me think people do certain things to get views, to get friends, to get notarization, feel wanted. That's why I call their asses miserable, because there should be you should not be seeking this type of stuff on social media. You should have that in your real world. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people who pick up people online all the damn time, girlfriends or boyfriends, but can't get one out in the real world. Something is wrong with people like that for real. Because again, why are you online picking up women and men all damn day? You can't meet nobody out there where you live at. That's very strange to me. It's very strange. That's why I be very hesitant to talk to anybody online if I meet them, because I'm trying to figure out why the fuck are you trying to meet people online? Why come you can't meet people in your city and state? Wouldn't it be better to meet somebody in your city or state that you can see all the damn time? You can go out on dates and things like that versus meeting people up online? That's weird. Think about it. Even if you go on a dating line and you meet people online, you don't constantly talk to them just online. You talk to them for a minute online, then y'all meet in person, right? You don't continuously talk to them online and shit and never meet. That's kind of very strange as hell. Then you're going to meet other people the same way online. That's why I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. If I meet anybody else online, we're gonna have to meet in person within a certain time frame. If they be acting weird and shit, it's gonna be a wrap. Just I'm just not gonna play those games anymore. You know what I'm saying? If they're not happy within, it's gonna be a wrap, because I don't need a miserable person in my life, because my life is going okay. I'm happy. It reflects when you see me in videos acting silly and shit on my TikTok videos and things like that. That's my natural personality. And everybody who really knows me know that. Now, granted, I don't play around, but that's only if somebody is messing with me. I don't go out messing with people. You see what I'm saying? I pretty much try to get along with everybody unless you mess with me or my kids, and then it's on. You know what I'm saying? I have always been like this for the longest. And that will be something that I will always be until the day that I pass on. And that's just on everything. So, like I said, time is too damn short for us to be wasting it on people who are a waste of damn space and time in our lives. You want to you want to strive for people who bring out, your happiness, who provide more happiness to you, and you should be providing them with more happiness. Whether it's your friends or a partner or a potential partner, whatever the case is, that's what you should be striving for. I've been looking at people all day today, and some of these people have been happy. You can tell happy ass people, though. I had told somebody I had met, I don't know if it was a lady or a man, I can't remember. I met somebody, I'm trying to think who was it. I can't remember. It probably was a guy because I don't talk to women that much because they be tripping. But it was probably a dude. And I was like, "You are so happy. You have a very, very charming disposition. I like that. You're happy. You're not all mean and looking all tripped out and acting all crazy and stuff." And he told me this is his natural personality because he's blessed. His life is good and all that stuff. And I said that was great. Just like I met an old person who I had to commend about the same thing because a lot of older people be acting rude and shit, and I'm trying to figure out why. You don't got that much time. Why are you walking around here being all mean to people and shit and being all rude and tripping out? I never understood that. It seems like when you start getting old, you would be a little bit more nicer because you may need people to help your ass. Why do people get mean when they get older? When they know that they may need help, from someone one day or something like that. You should be nice, you know. You should be more nicer. And then you're getting closer to your unalive date. And you still walking around here doing the same old shit, being mean, doing the most. I don't understand these people. And that's some of the stuff I be thinking about when I take a shower at nighttime. I really do. I be thinking about all this weird stuff. Why do people do certain things? And I was asking myself, why are you up online, keep on beefing back and forth with this dude? He make a video, so what? Let his ass make them. He can make videos until he pass on if he want to. I don't have to reply back to that bullshit because I know the shit is fake anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why reply back to that bull crap? Bringing that mess on my channel. My channel is not even a channel for that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when we be in situations, we have to stop and ask ourselves, why are we doing certain things? Is it really, are you really finding pleasure in it, or is it solving anything, or do you get benefits from it or anything? If you're not getting anything from it, why are you doing it? Because let me tell you something, if people can talk about Jesus, whether you believe in Jesus or not, if people can talk about the Pope, if people can talk about the president, if people can talk about celebrities and kings and queens and all these other people, well, damn, people can talk about you. You're no different than anybody else. They can talk about your ass. I hear people saying, this person called me that. This person called me that. So what? When your ass is grown, certain things should not be, especially when you're super, super grown, certain things shouldn't even bother you anymore. For real, for real. You got old ass people tripping out because people calling them stupid shit. If you know certain things are not you, if it's bothering you that much, then sue people for defamation of character. Because getting up on YouTube complaining about it, or even out in the real world, if you don't take actions, ain't shit gonna happen. Nothing. And people are still gonna call you names. No matter how many times you threaten, no matter how many times you say you're gonna do this, that, you make videos or you call people up or you go by their house, they're still gonna do what they need to do unless you take legal actions. Point blank. And again, people who do this are often sad. And sad people love company. Okay, because they want you to feel just like they feel. They want you to be sad. They want you to feel like the world is turning against you and things like that, because that's the way they feel. They sit their ass up doing absolutely nothing all day, but looking up bullshit and engaging in bullshit and just doing bullshit all around. And who can spend all their day doing stuff like this? Who? Who can spend their entire day partaking in bullshit? If some people focus on making legit money and doing stuff to make themselves legitly happy within, they would have a better life. They would be more healthier, more energetic, more free, more positive, more everything. And they would find a partner the same way. So I don't know why it's so hard. And so again, this is what I was thinking about this entire weekend. That's another reason why I decided not to do a video over the weekend. I actually put myself in a little time out over the weekend because sometimes I usually don't do a video on the weekend anyway. I usually take it off, but sometimes I do videos on the weekend. And I wanted to do one like yesterday, but I changed my mind. On Saturday, I wanted to do one, but I changed my mind because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put myself on a little time out from YouTube for a minute just to reflect on some stuff because when I moved into my new house, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I didn't move in here to bring negative vibes in here. I moved in here to bring positive vibes in here, not negative vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I moved in here. I didn't move in here so I can fulfill my rooms with me cussing to the top of my lungs, talking about some damn body and shit, and defending myself. That's not the reason why I didn't want to bring that type of shit into my house because I did it in my apartment, remember? So I had said I'm not going to do it here. I don't want that type of shit in my place, point blank. That's why I say when we deal with people who are miserable, we have to let these people go. I don't give a damn who they are, whether they are family members, partners, hell, sometimes even your own children. I mean, just whomever, because time is too short to be wasting it on foolishness and foolish people, point blank. You don't know what day you can wake up and you have a sickness all of a sudden. So many things we can have, we can catch. People don't even realize it. The day when I was taking my girls to church, somebody fell out. It was on the ground. Hopefully he's okay. And I don't know if he felt like because of the heat or if he was having a heart attack or whatever, but they had to call the EMS and stuff like that. So, and I just know earlier before he fell out, he probably thought this was going to be a really good day for himself. He was going to do this, do that, and all that. And look how everything just tumbled so quickly. And these are the things we need to be thinking about when we are wasting our time with foolish people or doing foolish things. You never know when your time is up, or you may get sick, or whatever the case is. And when you're like this, I'm gonna tell you something else too. No one is going to want to be bothered with you, especially as you get older. And I don't care how brave people talk, saying, I don't need nobody else. I done met a lot of old people, okay? Especially when I was doing Lyft. Cause that's who I used to take around because it was just safer to transport older people like that than it was other people. And I used to talk to them all the time. And a lot of them did have spouses, but some didn't. And they used to tell me how lonely they were and things like that. Even the ones who try to play it off, you knew that they were lonely because they were spending too much time trying to talk to me when I should be leaving. Even giving me their phone numbers and shit like that. So growing old alone, for me, I think it would just be like a kind of a scary experience because you don't have anybody to share aging with. And aging itself is kind of scary because you go through different things, you go through different changes and stuff, and you're not used to it because you never experienced it before. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good if you have somebody else that you can relate to, that's there. Not just friends, but somebody who's more, closer to you, somebody that's more personable and things like that. It's always a good thing to have somebody like that as you grow older. Y'all can go to movies together, y'all can have date nights, y'all can watch movies at home together, y'all can go on walks, especially when all the kids are gone. Who want to be in a big ass house or apartment by themselves? Now, granted, if your spouse pass on, you can't help that, or whatever the case is. But I'm talking about if you just don't have anyone. Who wants to be like that? That's got to be a sad situation. Your ass gets sick, fall out. How would anybody even know? Unless you have one of those bracelets on or something, but still, who wants to be like that? You live in a house with your animals and shit? Please. It's just overall better to have another person with you as you're aging. It's a known fact that people who have partners tend to be healthier and they live longer, point blank. Not any old partner. I'm talking about, good partners. I'm not talking about these partners who still be cheating and shit at 50 and 60 years old. Your ass is too old. Stop cheating. When your ass start getting 50, the cheating stuff needs to cease. You're like almost worn out. Why are you still cheating? You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. For real though, you are. So why are you still cheating? Damn, you done had all the all that you could possibly get. Why do you feel like you still got to get more? That's weird to me. Something is wrong with those type of people for real, y'all. They're not happy on the inside. They can't be. Very strange. I can understand when a dude or a woman is 20 some years old, even 30 to, some point, they sometimes you be doing the most. But when your ass start getting 40s, certainly like when you start getting 45 and 50 and 55, those little kitty games should be gone. And if they're not, something is wrong with your ass. Your ass is almost close to DEATH and you still playing little boy and girls games. That ain't make no sense. Then y'all wonder why people be so damn unhappy. You wonder why all this weird shit is happening in this world and why it happens in people's families. Again, we got to let go of miserable people. We got to put more positivity into our lives, and we definitely have to be more positive. We definitely have to be and shy away from people who bring nothing but negative things to our lives because they're not even worth any damn thing. They're just not. The only thing they're worth is a headache, problems, and um, it's just not worth any damn thing. Honestly, they're not worth anything. They just give you. I meant to say they give you a headache and problems. That's what they do. They give you a headache and problems. Ah, man, it's a trip though. But like I said, that's just some things that I was thinking about the whole entire weekend. That's what made me came to the conclusion that I made the decision that I can conclude all this beef and shit, at least for my end. I don't give a shit what he does over there. But for me, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? And I will be taking whatever legal steps that I need to take for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? If I need to take anything, because I don't have, listen, the whole year is almost done gone just about. It is like July. I'm not going to be sitting here beefing with some damn one for another 4 months. That's weird. Or another what? July, August, September, October, November, December. For another 5 months. That's very strange. It's very strange. And I don't care what nobody says. And it's very weird. Again, you can beef all damn day, but if you don't do real actions, it don't really mean shit. And eventually people gonna catch on to your ass too. Because if people are like on YouTube, if people are supporting you, eventually they're gonna find out the real person too, and they're gonna see. Especially if you don't take no real steps in doing anything. You know what I'm saying? No real steps. Or you don't take the steps to see something, to stop doing stuff. On YouTube especially, it is easy to dismiss people and not see them again. Even though they can make troll pages or whatever the case is, you're not gonna really still see them. You won't see their messages, you won't see any damn thing they do because it's like they're not here anymore. I done blocked so many people like that and don't even see them. I have blocked some family members too because I don't want them on my channel and I don't see them. You know what I'm saying? So it can be done. It can be done. People just don't want to do it. They want to continue to beef. They want to continue to stalk and to harass. harass people. I always say that word so crazy because when you really want to stop something, you eliminate all pathways of people getting to you to the best, to the best, in the best way that you can. Point blank. That's what you do. What time is this? 2:20. So I'm getting ready to get off this live, y'all. This is a nice conversation that we just had tonight. Again, the Little Durk's son situation, hopefully, everything turns out right in that situation. If the mom and dad do be into physical altercations and they still want to be together, hopefully they get some counseling. And again, we got to stop getting into these type of arguments in front of our kids and stuff, and just you know go to a different room or whatever the case is, or save it for later. You know what I'm saying? Because kids see things differently, and they certainly don't need to see their parents or boyfriend or their parents, into altercations, whether it's verbal or physical. It's not a good look. And again, my prayers are extended out to that entire family, you know, um, and I hope they get everything, solved, and keep stuff off the internet too. That stepdad need to stop talking, point blank. And as far as the topic that I just talked about, which I talked about a lot of different things within that topic, but it all boils down to one thing: people who are miserable or sad like that, depressed or whatever, a lot of them too, they love company. All right. However, whichever way they get it, this company, they love to have people be in that same type of shit that they're in. And that's why some of these people continue to do weird shit to others. All right. All right. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, don't forget to thumbs up this video. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below. Hold on, let me put this thing up here. I'm all slow. And I'm about sleepy now, y'all. Hold on. Oh, it's almost my bedtime. That's why. See, now I'm not gonna be able to get on TikTok. I can get on it still because I can go to sleep at 3:30. There you go with the subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right. And again, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show that by doing the Cash App to $Shades Tube. I didn't even realize I had that still flashing. Jermaine must have been asleep. He didn't come in tonight. He probably was asleep because I come on so late. Let's go ahead and do roll call. Thanks to Cars here. Good night, hon. Good night, hon. You always have the most beautiful comments to me. Thank you so much. Tiara, thank you so much for coming by and being here. I know you probably sleep too. Bronze, Flat, Power God, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Yeah. Nightbot, always doing his job. Tiara, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Wish I could have went to this right here. I never been. Hopefully I'll get a chance to go one day. Young Riz was in the house. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support, hon. He said it was good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm yawning on the damn thing. Tony Bands was up in his house like always. I know that's right, Tony. I don't play with Bob Miles either, even though she be tripping out sometimes. But I don't play about my mother either. Thank you so much, Tony, for coming by showing support. All right. Then who else do we got in the place to be? I think that's everybody. Thank you to all the people who are in the bushes. Bush people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Unless you a bush person that records my videos or do other immature shit. You know what I'm saying? You're weird. Okay. And then everybody who watches this in the replay, thank you so much for tuning in as well. And don't forget, y'all, in the comment section, if you want, tell me what do you think about the situation with Little Durk's 10-year-old son. Do you think that he should have defended his mom in the manner that he did, or do you think he should have just not done anything? And do you also feel like the people who were outside, do you think they should have intervened before it got like that? What do you guys think? Also, what did you think about the things that I was just talking about? Do you feel like people who are miserable? Do you think that they love company? And do you feel like it's beneficial to go back and forth beefing with a person, whether you was in a personal relationship or you're just you guys were just friends? Do you think that's beneficial to go back and forth arguing with a person? Yeah. Answer those questions in the comment section if you feel like it. If you get to this part of this video, let me know. All right. Now, again, tomorrow, which is today, later on, once I get up and do what I got to do, I'm going to do another video, obviously, and it will be about Pop Smoke's alleged killer. Him saying what he said, which to me was very disrespectful. We will talk about that tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. So until then, I'll see you guys later on today. Y'all have a good night or good morning, wherever you at. And until then, y'all, and thank you so much for tuning into Shay's Tube. And I am out, y'all. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm finna go take a shower and go to bed. Peace out, y'all. Let me remove all these messages. Hold on. Y'all know the routine. I do this every time. Gotta take all this stuff down. Let's take this down, y'all. There you go. Let's put this other message on. Let's see where is it at. Where are we at? Not that. We can do this. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.